So we're going to get a start next time around, Morgan, and there's heat race number 7, Carl Pinkerskill and Gavin Yates from the front row, Ethan Geneva, Ray Clifton from row 2. David Fall, who's looking to win a second heat race and try and keep that momentum going for that Heatley's prize. Sean Puddock to his outside. Brian Jackson and Kate Helms, who had disappointing outings to start the night in the opening round of heats, go from row number 4. Then we got Roberts, Hoth and Southwell. Your 11 starters in heat race number 6, 10 laps ahead of them, Morgan. And Carl Pinkerskill gets a great start from the front row.
And the good route liquor house car, the 89. Doing what an 89 should, leads him off, but Ethan Geneva is going to be one man to watch. And so too is Roberts. He's come from nowhere and he's already in the 3rd place from Clifton. Ray Clifton in the 73 and David Fall as the drivers all start to run the top side. But Ethan Geneva, Carl Pinkerskill, it feels weird not to say that the Geneva's on the top side as Clifton will go around. Try and keep the momentum, but he's well off the track. Kate Helms as well with dramas in the 12 machine as him and Jackson, 2 of the local residents at the tail of the field, and they'll be joined by Ray Clifton in car number 73. It's a good race up in front at the moment between Pinkerskill and Geneva. I don't think Geneva knows the top side is on, like Fall does, who looks to go around the outside of Brad Roberts in the 25.
He does indeed, Ethan Geneva on the hustle. And his runner-up finish earlier tonight, and just sneaking up on this Summer Cup in 2021 is the former WA number 3 from the Collie RDA. Brian Jackson, as Morgan alluded to, just taking the 17 to the infield, and Kate Helms has got all sorts of problems with car 12 as he spins to the infield down there in turn number 2, but rejoins Stone Motherless last at the moment. And look at Roberts on the hustle. Very shortly be challenging the Falcon in front of him of Ethan Geneva. And Carl Pinkerskill, who's been bracy in recent times in 3 stocks, doing a nice job out in front in car number 89.
Mighty fine job indeed as the top 3 have really folded away from David Fall. Asked Fall if he knew that the top siders was on. He looked like it was, but they've all now started to creep their way to the bottom and not starting to chase the dirt. The only ones really doing that is Fall and Jane Coath in the 10 and the 29, but they're not closing into our race leader. The race leader, though, is closing into lap traffic. The first of them ones will be Kate Helms in car number 12, who's hasn't been the straightest of cars, as we can't say the same as well for Gavin and Linda Yates. The 50 machine now facing the incorrect way again after being involved in an RC incident in the opening round of racing. So Helms isn't leading, but he's going to be attacked very shortly by a thundering herd of 3 drivers fighting it out for those 36 points.
Yeah, Pinkerskill just working the bottom side on that lap car as he exits turn number 4. With only a handful of laps left remaining in this one, Bradley Roberts, he's just got caught up a little bit behind the 12 car of Kate Helms. Ethan Geneva right on the tail of our race leader, Carl Pinkerskill, as Geneva has a big lunge into turn number 3. Nearly got that left front wheel, or right front wheel on this occasion, on the pole line as they exit turn number 4. And the 4 car from Collie. Can he steal the 36 points from Pinkerskill? Another big lunge in the Catalano corner.
He'll be stealing the thunder from Pinkerskill as of 89 is just leaving the door open ever so much. They've thrown away the challenge for Brad Roberts. Sadly for the 25, he won't be a real factor in this one. Finally, Geneva has answered the call and looked to the outside, but it's not working at the moment. The outside line has started to pull away as next time by the white flag will come out. So Geneva has only got a short amount of time to make this move. Sticky is quicker, but it might be good to be quicker. It's different to get past him, and at the moment, Pinkerskill is doing all he possibly can to hold on to this lead in heat race number 7.
White flag on display this time around for our race leader, Carl Pinkerskill. He's drove 9 faultless laps so far. Geneva's thrown everything but the kitchen sink at him. They exit turn number 2. Did he get a good run this time, Ethan Geneva? The Falcon really working the top side of the racetrack beautifully. Down the rest straight into turn number 3. One last lunge for Ethan Geneva, but I don't think he's quite going to get there. And Carl Pinkerskill will narrowly prevail in heat 7 from Ethan Geneva. Bradley Robertson, nice drive for 3rd. David Fall holds off Jake Hoth for 4th. Further back will be the 39 of Travis Southwell. Sean Puddock in car number 314. Not quite as big a number as Freddie Kinsella, who's normally 318. And Ray Clifton minus the back bumper on the Holden Commodore. Rounds out your finishes with Brian Jackson and Gavin Yates failing to go the distance. But Carl Pinkerskill